Welcome back to the Undrafted Experts. My name is Zach, and we're here today to cover the NFC West. You know, home to the Super Bowl champions last year, and also home to a team that seems to have no direction. So, this is going to be an interesting one. We have a new quarterback for two of the teams in the 49ers and the Seahawks. You've got a team that has a quarterback who, as of right now, we're not sure if he's going to play. We're pretty sure. But he may try to hold out for a contract. I haven't heard anything on that in a while. And then, like I said, you got Matthew Stafford and the Super Bowl champion Rams. So, with that, we will start with the Arizona Cardinals. Ta-da! Starting in week 1, we have the Cardinals losing to the Chiefs at home. We talked about it in the last video. Go check it out. I feel like the Chiefs are a better team. Plus, you're dealing with DeAndre Hopkins not playing for the first 6 weeks. I know you traded for Marquise Brown, but he's not DeAndre Hopkins. Then week 2, we have the Cardinals going on the road versus the Raiders and losing. Just think the Raiders are a better team as well. And it doesn't get any better for Cardinals fans in week 3 because they have to deal with
The
the Rams heading into Arizona.
Imagine being a Cardinals fan.
This is the Rams. I don't think I had to talk to either of you about that one. I mean, once again, no Hopkins. And, well, what reason do I have to doubt the Rams right now?
Exactly.
Then week 4, Cardinals on the road versus the Panthers. This should be a Cardinals win. I mean, even with Baker, I don't see it happening. Then week 5, we have the Cardinals beating the Eagles at home. Should be a good game, but at some point the Cardinals got to pick it up. I mean, hey, we all know. Get past about week 9, who knows if they can win. Anyway, now that I've got a swarm of angry comments. Week 6, Cardinals on the road versus the Seahawks. This should be the Cardinals. Do I have to really debate this?
No.
Yes. Oh, wait, no, because Johnny's not here.
Oh, yeah, Johnny is a Seahawks fan. He was going to be here for this video, but I don't know where he's at, truthfully. He kind of just went MIA. So, maybe he'll be back for the next video. I don't really know. Then we move on to week 7. We have the Cardinals beating the Saints on Thursday Night Football. Something tells me there's one objection to this in here.
There is.
I thought so. Week 8, we have the Cardinals on the road versus the Vikings coming off their bye. I feel like this one actually does have some debate to
This
it.
one to the Vikings. I'm gonna give this one to the Vikings.
You're going Vikings? How about you, Tyler?
No, I'm gonna go with Cardinals because they've just gotten Hopkins back.
See that as more of a problem than a help, but okay.
No, I think
I don't
it'll
know.
turn their season around for probably like 3 or 4 games, and then they're gonna jump off a cliff.
I think it'll turn their season around for 3 games.
Yes.
It'll
For
give them
one
some
quarter
hope.
of the season, it will turn their season around.
Yes.
You know what? I'm gonna give Vikings fans some support here. I will actually get this to the Vikings. I don't know.
Don't give Sam hope. Don't do that.
He doesn't have any in the first place. Even that game isn't gonna do it. Then week 9, I mean, it's Cardinals beating the Seahawks again, unless this is the start of the Cardinals' descent into second half of season purgatory. But it will continue though in Week 10
When they
with
lose to
the Rams beating them.
the 49ers, the Chargers.
Yeah, this is where it all
Oh
goes
god,
downhill.
this is not good for them.
Yeah,
This
this
is
is
where
like
Cliff
really tough.
Kingsbury.
This is where Cliff Kingsbury
on the
probably
hot
gets
seat.
probably either hot seat or might actually get fired. If I'm being honest, it might happen.
Honestly, I think it'll be the
Disagree.
Buccaneers' loss that'll get him fired.
But
At that point, I think they'd let him finish out the season. But yeah,
actually, I got an idea here. I want to flip something real quick. Since we haven't truly talked about it, I want to give the Cardinals the win in Week 11. And we'll discuss it here in a moment. I think they get it at home. Of course, we already have the Chargers beating them at home. We have the Patriots beating them out of the bye. We have the Broncos beating them. Then the Bucks beating them. Then in Week 17, the Cardinals get a little bit of hope by beating the Falcons, even though that shouldn't give you any, truthfully.
No.
But instead of giving the Niners the sweep, I'm going to give, like I said, I gave the Cardinals the win in Week 11. I'll give the Niners the win in Week 18. I think that's better. Am I saying that the Niners can't sweep the Cardinals? No, I think it's possible. But I feel like the Cardinals should take one of them at least. But with that, and we went through this pretty quickly, but that leaves the Cardinals at 7-10. Cliff Kingsbury is probably out the door at this point. I mean, unless this year he goes out and proves that,
success has been fraudulent.
yeah, I mean, unless he goes out and proves that, he can perform in the second half of the season, then that's pretty much it for him.
Season. This is it. They lucked into Kyler, but other than that,
Yeah.
not good. And this is the true underrated shitty franchise.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, 7-10, I mean, could be better, but also could be a lot worse, if you ask me. I don't know. I think we kind of got them in the middle. I mean, I do genuinely believe their floor is a good bit lower. I think things could go drastically wrong. That could just be me not being high on the Cardinals. I don't know. Blame me for it if you want. Fine. But let's move on to the 49ers. Week 1 on the road versus Chicago.
Chicago.
By 49.
This should
Fuck
be
the Bears.
Yeah, I don't know. The Bears, we'll talk about it in a few weeks, but yes, you have Justin Fields, but
They suck.
what else? Like, honestly. Like, okay, fine. Justin Fields, Darnell Mooney, and David Montgomery. What else? Eddie Jackson? Like, that's about it that I can think of. Of course, I'll probably... There'll be some superstar player that gets mentioned that I didn't think of, but whatever. Point is, I don't think you're going to be good, by any means. Week 2. 49ers at home versus the Seahawks. It should be the Niners.
Think this? Yep.
This is one of the games that will upset Johnny a lot. But it's true. Then in week 3, we have the Niners beating the Broncos on the road. Very much possible. Then week 4, we have the 49ers at home, Monday Night Football versus the Rams. Rematch of the NFC Championship game. Are we leaning Rams again?
Yeah.
I am.
Alright, Rams again.
Do we need to say it again?
I mean, I don't know. It's just, it's one of those things you still have to kind of think about it because I don't know how much of an impact Trey Lance is going to make in terms of improving or
I don't think he's
making
gonna
the
make
team
that big of a
worse.
difference.
But I
Yeah,
don't know if it's enough to
it's
really.
going to be an upgrade, and they didn't lose. They've only gotten better, and let's not forget how that they were a good team last year.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
were a good team. I'm not denying this.
Well, here's my thing. In my opinion, he's equatable to how Jimmy G is currently in his state,
But his
and he's a
upside
hell of a
is
lot
way
cheaper,
better.
and he's a hell of a lot cheaper too.
I don't know if I'm not gonna say that Trey Lance is on the same level. We kind of gotta. The thing is, you gotta see him play. You really
Yeah.
gotta see him play quality time as the starter. And we saw it for a little bit when Jimmy G was injured, and it looked good. But there were still some question marks to be had. But now we go on a stretch of games we've already talked about.
Yeah.
Week 5, we have the 49ers beating the Panthers on the road. Once again, I mean, even with Baker Mayfield, I don't think the Panthers win this game. Week 6, we have the 49ers beating the Falcons on the road. It's just not high on the Falcons either.
Their ass.
Then going into week 7, we have the Chiefs beating the 49ers. I mean, it's going to be a good game, but I am leaning Chiefs there. Then week 8, we have the Niners on the road versus the Rams coming off the bye. Is this a chance for the Niners to get a win here in LA?
No.
Tim? Okay, here we go again. This happened last video.
Tim, I swear to Christ, I'm gonna go to sleep.
Stop this. I'm going LA. Then week 9 is their bye week. Week 10, we have the Chargers beating the Niners at home. Then in week 11, we have the Niners losing to the Cardinals on the road. We have week 12, the Niners losing to the Saints at home. And then in week 13, we have the 49ers beating the Dolphins at home. Week 14, we have the 49ers losing to the Bucks at home. Week 15, we have the Niners on the road versus the Seahawks. I think we're picking Niners here.
Yeah.
Then week 16, we have the Niners at home versus the Commanders. We have the Niners winning. Week 17, we have the Niners on the road versus the Raiders. We have them winning. And week 18, Niners at home versus the Cardinals. We have the Niners winning. So with that, that puts them at 10-7. About where I expect them to be. Could see them being better. Don't get me wrong. I think that's about where we expect them to be, right? I mean, maybe
Yeah.
you could go either way. I mean, if Trey Lance isn't good, it could be slightly lower. But if Trey Lance is good, it could be slightly higher. I mean, either way, I think 10-7 is a fair assessment. So now we move on to the Seahawks. It's
What
already
actually?
off to an awful start. Johnny, if you're watching this, I'm sorry, but
I'm not.
you knew this was coming. Week 1, we have the Seahawks losing to the Broncos at home on Monday Night Football. Week 2, we have Seattle losing to the Niners on the road. Week 3, We have the Seahawks losing at home versus the Falcons. I know he'd be pissed if he found out we did that.
Yep.
Week 4. Seahawks on the road versus the Lions. We're going Lions, right?
Yes.
This would be the breaking game for Johnny. He'd lose it if Jared Goff beat him.
Oh
I
yeah,
know him.
he's gonna like neck himself.
Yeah, and he'll be mad. Let's put it that way.
You
Week
know
5, we
you know
have
what
the
I'm saying.
Seahawks losing to the Saints on the road. Week 6, Seahawks losing to the Cardinals at home. And we scroll down a little bit here. Week 7, we have the Seahawks losing to the Chargers on the road. Week 8, we have the Seahawks losing to the Giants at home. We really did not give them much of anything, did we?
Nope, they didn't. They didn't stand a chance, truly.
Week 9, we had the Seahawks losing to the Cardinals on the road. Week 10, we had the Seahawks losing to the Bucks on the road. Week 11, and this is one of those rare cases, loses the bye week. Week 12, the Seahawks beat the Raiders, which for some odd reason is so far the only win we've given them. Which is kind of crazy to think about.
Kind of cringe.
Like, how the fuck? I mean, I guess it's possible, but damn. Then week 13, Seahawks on the road versus the Rams. I mean, I'm sorry, man. I know you're mad at us, but like this has been a culmination of multiple weeks of picking. So it's not like we, went in here and just went, oh, we just want to make the Seahawks lose every game. Week 14, we have the Seahawks losing at home to the Panthers. Week 15, we have the Seahawks losing to the Niners at home. Week 16, we had the Seahawks losing to the Chiefs on the road. Week 17, we had the Seahawks losing to the Jets at home. And to end out this ungodly depressing season, Week
With an L.
18, the Rams will put them down for good at Seattle, making them the new worst record after adjustments made to the Panthers. Here's your new 1-16 team.
They're ass.
Like, I don't know what to tell you. I understand it, and I get it. If Johnny was here, he'd be defending a lot of these, and we would flip some of these. Like, I could see him flipping the not Cardinals. Why did I say Cardinals? Falcons. I could see him flipping the Giants. I can see him flipping the Lions. I could see him flipping the Jets. Like, I can see him flipping a good couple of these. I don't know. I don't feel that good about the Seahawks at all. I think your best shot genuinely to perform well this year at least was trading for Baker, and it did not happen. So,
Nope.
I'm sorry, but 17 weeks of Drew Lock is just no. Enjoy Bryce Young or CJ Stroud, I guess. I don't know. You're not going to be good.
For a while.
Yeah,
At least 2 years.
You're in a bad spot. But anyway, we move on to the Rams. We're basically already completed their schedule, so this is pretty much just going to be me reading it in a line here. But that's what happens when you get this far into it.
And when you get late at night, you lose your mind.
Well, I wouldn't even say that. It's just we're late in these videos, you know. We're getting to the point where almost every game's filled out. You're not gonna have a ton of decisions at this point. It's just gonna be more of us repeating what we've already said. But it's easier to see it in the video. So, week 1, we have the Bills beating the Rams on Thursday Night Football. Bit of an upset, to be fair, but the Bills are really good, so you can't hate it. Week 2, Rams at home versus the Falcons. We have them winning. Week 3, Rams on the road versus the Cardinals. We have them winning. Week 4, Rams on the road versus the 49ers. Rams win this. Week 5, Rams at home versus the Cowboys. We have them winning. Week 6, Rams at home versus the Panthers. We have the Rams winning. Then we enter the bye week. They win the bye week. Wow. Bye week. You can tell I'm tired.
Barry.
Yeah, bye. All I can say anymore. Can't speak worth a damn. Week 8. Rams at home versus the Niners. We have the Rams winning. Week 9. Rams on the road versus the Bucks. Rams win. Week 10. Rams at home versus the Cardinals. Rams win. Week 11. Rams on the road versus the Saints. Rams win. Week 12. Rams on the road versus the Chiefs. Rams win. Week 13. Rams at home versus the Seahawks. Rams win. Week 14. Rams at home versus the Raiders. Rams win. And then the only one we have to decide, Week 15, Rams on the road versus Green Bay on Monday Night Football, late in the year at Lambeau Field.
Green
I'm
Bay.
going Packers.
It's gonna be Green Bay because it's gonna be fucking ice cold.
This is going to be one of those games that just, I get that you would think the Rams would just dominate, but it's Lambeau Field advantage. I'm always
probably
high on
snowing.
that. It's probably snowing, and you're an LA team. Okay, come on. Week 16, Rams at home versus the Broncos. We have the Rams winning. Week 17, Rams on the road versus the Chargers. We have the Chargers winning. Week 18, to finish up the season, Rams on the road versus the Seahawks. We have the Rams winning, and that puts them at 14-3, best in the NFC West again, going back to the playoffs, probably the 1 seed. I mean, I don't really know what team could change it. I mean, I guess technically Green Bay has a shot, maybe Bucks, maybe Saints. Hell, maybe even the Niners for some reason.
Yeah, what the fuck is up with that shit, dude?
But
I think the 3 teams that have the best chance of making it to where they're not the number 1 seed is Niners, Bucks, and Packers.
yeah. I would throw the Saints in there, truthfully. I would. But yeah, I mean 14-3. What else did you expect? They're the reigning Super Bowl champs. The only major thing they lost was Von Miller. And they still built that team even better than last year. So, what reason do I have to doubt them right now?
Exactly.
I mean, they should, truthfully, they should have a very good shot to repeat as champions. I mean, I don't know if they'll do it, but there's a very good shot they pull it off. Or at least get back to the Super Bowl. But with that, thank you all for watching again. Hope you all have enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, all that stuff. And with that, I hope you have a great rest of your day.